Good morning, children. So yesterday I have explained you the internal sources of recruitment. Today I am going to do the advantage and disadvantages, limitations of internal sources. All right. So open your book, page number 229. Okay. We are going to study about the internal sources. Okay. Internal sources of recruitment. We have done yesterday that internal sources of recruitment means persons already employed in the organization or recruitment from within. Okay, so the organization recruit the personals from within the organization, all right, by two methods, that is by method of promotion and by the method of transfer. Then we call it internal sources. Now what are the advantages? There will be many advantages. Obviously the first one is familiar. The person is knowing and familiar about the organization. He is already knowing about the kind of the culture being adopted in the organization. So this is the first advantage, that it will be economical in the sense that if they will appoint any other one, then they have to give that other person a new or fresh salary, which will increase the cost of the organization. But if the one of the employee in the lower level will be promoted to the higher level or maybe transferred to the other branch, then in that condition, first thing is that in transfer they will not have to increase their salary, but in the promotion they will increase only 10-20% salary. So it will minimize the cost of production. That is the second advantage. Third advantage is motivational value. Obviously internal sources are the best sources of motivation and encouragement for the employees, because those who are the lower level employees, they will always willing to work hard so that they can get the promotion and they can increase their salary. Then fourth point is better utilization of existing talent. Those talent which are already there in your organization, we will able to use them in a better way. And the last one is that internal recruitment is less time consuming. Obviously, because if it will be external, then you have to publish, you have to wait for the applications, you have to take the interview, you have to first appoint them, then you have to give them training, you have to place them in the right position. All right, so it's a long process in case of external. But in case of internal, obviously it is less time consuming. Now see all of you in the book and underline the first point, that is familiarity. Underline the organization and its employees are already familiar to each other. The organization knows the skill and abilities of the candidate. It need not spend much time and effort in test, interviews, references, checks, etc. Okay, then similarly, employees are familiar with the job requirement and working conditions in the organization. Till here, is it clear? Second point, economy. The best line is this: minimum cost is involved in recruiting internal employees. Only this much. It is economical because it requires minimum cost to recruit the internal employees. Only this much. Third point, motivational value. Internal recruitment serve as a source of motivation and encouragement for the employees. They can hope for promotion and transfer. They are induced to do their job well so as to earn the desired promotion and transfer. Till here, is it clear? Because you know, in case of internal sources, a promotion is given to the lower level employees to higher level employees. A transfer is being done of one employee from one branch to the other branch. Is it clear? So this actually inspired the employee to work hard and show his best of skill so that the organization can think to give him promotion and give him transfer. So this really worked as a motivational factor for the employees in the organization. Then after that, the fourth point, better utilization of existing talent. Internal recruitment through promotion and transfer enables the enterprise to make best use of the talent of its employees. Only till here. Then last point, internal recruitment is less time consuming. Is it clear? Now see the limitations. Obviously, the first thing what comes in your mind in case of internal sources, what becomes the limitation or disadvantages? The first thing is this, that the organization will have limited choices. Whatever employees they are having, among them only they need to choose. They will not able to try any extraordinary talent from which they can get it from the external sources. So the first limitation is limited choice available for the organization to do the process of recruitment. That is the first limitation. See all of in the book. Internal recruitment restrict choice to existing employees only. Suitable candidates may not be available internally for some vacancies. This is the main line. Only till here. Second disadvantage or limitation, incomplete sources. Internal recruitment cannot be complete method in itself. The enterprise has to resort to external recruitment at some stages because all vacancies cannot be fulfilled. This is the main line. Incomplete source means they can, out of the various job vacancies required in the organization, they can fill 1, 2 or maximum 10 vacancies, but they cannot fill all the vacancies through internal sources. That is one of the biggest limitation of the internal sources. Okay, so the main line is this only, the enterprise has to resort, means has to utilize the external recruitment at some stage because all vacancies cannot be filled from within the organization. This is the main line of the disadvantages. Okay, now see the next disadvantages, that is called inbreeding. Okay, when an organization depends too much on internal recruitment, fresh talent and new blood available outside does not enter the enterprise. I don't think so any need for the explanation. So inbreeding means what? If we are only appointing from within the organization, means we are not giving opportunity to the organization to get the talent and the new blood, the younger blood who is much skilled and efficient to do the job in the organization. That is the most important limitation, one of the internal sources. Then fourth point, lack of competition, because in the absence of competition from qualified candidate from outside, and employees are likely to expect automatic promotion by seniority. Okay, this, then conflict, there may be infighting and conflict among the employees. Yes, obviously. अब इंटरनल सोर्सेज में क्या होता है कि लोअर लेवल के एम्प्लॉयज़ को अपग्रेड करके हायर लेवल में डालते हैं, ट्रांसफ़र देते हैं. तो अब एम्प्लॉयज़ में एक दूसरे के प्रति जेलसी हो जाएगी, एक दूसरे के प्रति कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो जाएगा, वो एक दूसरे को डिस्टर्ब और दे विल ट्राई टू डिस्टर्ब सो दैट द अदर पर्सन शुड नॉट गेट द प्रमोशन और ट्रांसफर, ओनली आई शुड. So kind of the conflict situation will be created in the organization when the organization will only depend on the internal sources. Is it clear? So today I have completed the internal sources, advantage and disadvantage also. Now let me start with the external sources. Page number 230 in your book, all of you. See the external sources. The external sources of recruitment refer to the recruitment of candidate from outside the organization. Okay, what is internal sources? The recruitment of the candidate from within the organization. What is external sources? The recruitment of candidate from outside the organization. That is the meaning of external sources. Now, what are the various external sources? Now, see, it is given total 9 external sources. The first is obviously through advertisement. The second is employment exchange. Every district has an employment exchange office. That can be the source of recruitment of the organization. Third is educational institution. Degree colleges, engineering colleges, medical colleges. The companies go and reach to these colleges and do the campus placement. They go there, they take interview, they adopt various method and they apply the method of recruitment. So that is what educational institution. Then placement agencies. Many consultants are there. Many placement agencies, many personal and private agencies are there who go college to college, who go institution to institution and select the candidates. Okay, and these placement agencies can also are one of the important external source of recruitment. Then casual callers, okay, those who call themselves, the waiting list. Then direct recruitment, some of them are directly recruited. Then recommendation of present employees, there are many employees who are already there in the organization. If they give the recommendation of any person from outside, can be the source of external sources of recruitment. Then labor contractors and jobbers, many contractors are there who have a labor union and all, they can also be the external source. And last one is internet. Through internet, many people keep their degrees and all and wait. Then internet can also be one of the external source. Okay, let us start one by one. You see the advertisement, the first one. Advertisement in newspapers in generals and on newspaper is a common method of encouraging people to apply for job. Whenever an organization wants to inform the public about the job vacancies, it can issue an advertisement. Only till here you can write. That is one of the source. Then after that, employment exchange. Employment exchange register the name of job seekers always. Every district has an employment exchange office. And what is the work of the employment exchange office? They register the name of those who are the job seekers, those who want employment. They do the registration. So, and maintain record of their qualification, experience, etc. Employers inform these exchange about the vacancies. So what the employers does? Employers just inform that I have the vacancies of such kind. If you have any registered available with you, then you can transfer to me. And these exchange refer names of people having the required qualified to the employees till here. Then educational institution. Jobs in industries have become technical and complex. Therefore, many organizations approach college, technical institute, management school to fill up options. They conduct interviews in these institutions and shortlist candidate. Many educational institutions have placement cell to assist employees in their recruitment effort. Many colleges, many means every colleges have their placement cells, because that is how they attract the students in their institutions. Then placement agencies. For recruiting senior executive and technicians, a placement agency may be hired. Okay, the organization hire a placement agency. These agencies are specialists and they serve as intermediaries between the organization and the applicant. The person who wants a job is an applicant, and the person who wants to hire a job is the organization. And who serve as an intermediary? The placement agencies. These agencies receive requisition from client companies, advertise job vacancies and receives application. They may pass on application to the companies. Alternatively, they may screen application, hold interviews and select candidates. Is it clear? These agencies relieve companies from burden and keep on identifying of the company secret till here. Okay, then casual callers. Persons in need of job visit offices of well-known companies by themselves to find out if jobs are available. Such unsolicited candidates can be useful source. Only till here. Okay, then direct recruitment. Sometime a notice of vacancy is put up on the factory gate or office notice board. People read it and assemble on the gate at the specific date and time. This source is used to fill up casual or temporary vacancies at the lower level. Alright, only the casual laborers, the physical laborers are being appointed like this, not the permanent laborers. Then recommendation of the present employees. Candidates recommended by the existing employees can be a good source of recruitment. Existing employees do some preliminary screening and stand surely for the new recruit. Some employees give preferences to relatives and friends on behalf of staff. The help of trade union may be obtained in recruitment till here. Then labor contractors and jobbers. Unskilled and semi-skilled laborers may be required through job contractor. This source is often used for recruiting construction laborers only. Then ninth one, internet. Certain websites provide information about job opening and job seekers. www-naukri.com is there, one of the .com in internet, and wjobstreet.com, for example, of such website. Internet is becoming popular source of recruitment only till here. Okay, now so tomorrow in my video I am going to complete the advantage of external source and limitation of external source. Is it clear? So today I have completed the various external sources. What do you mean by external sources? The recruitment of candidate outside the organization. What are the external sources? Advertisement, employment exchange, educational institution, placement agencies, then casual callers, then direct recruitment, then recommendation of the employees already there in the organization, then labor contractors and seekers. Here they only appoint the laborers, all right, and last one is the internet. Is it clear? So these are the various sources, external sources of recruitment. Tomorrow I'll do advantage and limitation of the external sources, okay, and then I'll start the selection. So for today only this much. Thank you, children.